Base Invader.exe loaded. Level 1.
This is going to be a quick video on how to set up the Wii system menu in Dolphin. So as you can see, I don't have a license set up in Mario Kart, so I'd have to, go through and it would, and doesn't let you create a Mii from here. You can only choose through some pre-made ones. So I'm gonna have to install the system menu, and I was like, why not just record it as well? So this video is gonna be how to install the Wii system menu. And actually, let me close out of that because we really don't need Dolphin right now. How to install the Wii system menu and any of the applications that come with it. So the first thing you're gonna need, well, actually the only thing you're gonna need, surprisingly, is the NUS downloader. Now, what this does is it downloads programs and other system related things for the Wii from Nintendo's servers. So just go ahead and download that. Open it up and extract this anywhere you like. I'm going to extract it to my desktop for the sake of simplicity. Let's call it NUS for now. And once you extracted it, you're going to have to actually run it. Let's close out of that. So open it up. Give it a second. There we go. So what you're going to want to do is go under Database, System, and you're going to look for the System menu. And here's where it gets a little bit tricky, but it's easy to understand. So each letter after the version number in the parentheses corresponds to the country. For example, K is Korea, E is Europe, U is US, and J is Japan. Choose the one that corresponds with the country that you're in, and for me it's going to be U. Alright, so next what you want to do is make sure once you have selected the system menu, the one that corresponds to your current country, you also want to make sure you check pack WAD and keep encrypted contents. Well, actually, these two will be automatically checked, but you want to make sure you have pack WAD checked, because that's what you're going to need for Dolphin. You can also, I'm going to come back to this as well, but you can also download some of the applications for the Wii system. So the next channel I'm going to download is the Mii channel to create the Mii for Mario Kart. But for now, we're going to just do one thing at a time. Let it do its thing, and it should take a few seconds. Depending on your internet connection, because sometimes these files could be big, and if you have a slow internet connection, it will take a few minutes. But let's see. Alright, that wasn't too bad. So now, what you want to do is, under, I believe it's titles, yeah. So under titles, there'll be a folder, which in that folder should now have the WAD file for the system menu. Now, I know it's hard to keep track of these folders, so what I would recommend doing is to either make note, or just delete the old ones you don't need or rename them, so that way you don't get confused. So what we're going to want to do now is we're going to go into Dolphin, and we're going to hit install WAD. We're going to browse for that WAD. There we go, titles. Then I'll just hit open. Give it a couple seconds. There we go. Now, if we go back to tools, you'll see that it says load system menu. Now you can go ahead and try it. As you can see, it works. Now, not everything will work in the system menu, and as you can see, it only has no channels currently installed. There is some downsides and upsides. The upside is you get to access you can configure the Wii system a little bit more from here, yeah. And the downside is you can't certain functionality is sort of broken. I don't know how to explain it very well, but yeah, so there's certain things that are broken that because of the way Dolphin is, it cannot emulate it. So let me show you guys how to install some get some system applications in the meantime. So let me just start the emulation for that. So next thing I'm going to want to install is the Me channel. We're just going to do, I guess, the latest version and start NUS download. And we just wait again. Alright, there you go, as you can see. Now, as you see, there's another folder here, which just completely odd name. So you're gonna go to Tools, Install WAD, go back, and then there you go. Now, if we go to the System menu again, you should be able to see that the Me channel is there. Now, the thing is, you don't have to go to the menu to load these. I believe you can also, if you want to not have to go to the system menu to load certain applications, you can add the WAD file into the directory where you keep your games, and it will come up here for, so let me just use the internet channel for example, or Opera. Okay, start NUS download, and while that downloads, I'll be back in a second. Sorry about that, just had some messages come in and I had to take care of that. Well, that's over with. Okay, so with this channel, I am going to install it on the Wii menu, but I want to also show you guys how you can now access the WAD files from this menu. So now there's another folder here. Oh wait, that's not it. See, it becomes very confusing with these folder names. So we're gonna go back to titles. It's the center one. Oh, another way you can tell, by the way, is the date and time. So that's a good way of telling that. I'm gonna install the Opera channel. And now another thing you can do is actually move the WAD file, as I mentioned earlier. Just gonna copy it into the folder where you keep your games. So now if I do refresh, you can see that it loads up as a game. So you can double click and it will open directly to that channel without you needing to open up the system menu. Alright, now that that's open, let me just close out of it. I don't really, yeah, as you can see, the menu is, things are still kind of buggy, so yeah, you're gonna experience some crashes every now and again. But so now if I load system menu, let me make this a bit bigger so you guys can see it. And one of these, oh come on, luck is never on my side when it comes to this stuff. Configure. Why is it not detecting my controller? There we go. That's what I want to see. Okay, so one of my gamepads here should control that. No? Do I have to use the Wii menu specifically with a Wiimote? Okay, let me configure that real quick. Apologies, but what can you do? So this I'm just gonna have configured as a keyboard for now. Just make it default. Alright, so start system menu. There we go. So as you can see, I can load a channel. Hopefully. Or maybe not. Yeah, so as you can see, the menu is still a bit buggy, so not everything works. Will it work? Or is it just gonna keep doing this boot loop? Okay, yeah, it's gonna keep doing that. So I'm gonna have to put the WAD files separately. But as you can see, you have the disk channel and stuff. Let me find out right now, because I'll show you guys how to mount the disk in there. So what you would want to do is you can pick whatever game and just do set as default ISO, and now when you go back to the system menu, it should be on the disk channel. So unable to read disk. Maybe a Wii game. Change disk. Oh, it's doing something. There we go. Let's see if I can start a game from memory. I highly doubt I can, though. Oh, no. Well, then I can start games from the Wii menu. That's great. Which one of these keys can take me back to the Wii menu? Oh. Well, you guys get the idea. Hopefully, I apologize for this being a bit cruddy, but hopefully you guys found that informative, and if you did, leave a like. If you disliked it, dislike it. If you have any questions or comments or what I can improve on, leave them down below. I'll try to read them and respond to them to the best of my ability. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.